What's up, hunters, and welcome back. If you've been struggling to get a Diamond Cape buffalo to spawn, today's video is for you. We're moving away from traditional ring zone rotations and leaning heavily into the mineralic feeders to manipulate our respawns. I'm going to show you my specific feeder placement and the exact loadout I'm using to drop these Black Death giants on the spot. Why are we switching from traditional ring zone rotations to a mineralic strategy for this Cape buffalo grind? Look, checking the river banks at dawn is the classic way to hunt Vurhonga. But when you're specifically farming for a diamond respawn, efficiency is everything. Cape buffalo can be notoriously stubborn with their zones, often hiding in thick brush or overlapping with other herds, making it easy to miss that one level 9 bull you're looking for. By using these mineralic feeders, we are essentially dictating the map. Instead of us chasing the buffalo to the water, we are bringing the buffalo to a controlled kill zone. This setup allows for, first, predictable pathing. We know exactly where these herds are headed, which means better shot placement and faster harvests. Second, faster respawns. By clearing out the mid-level bulls at these specific feeders, we force the game to generate new spawns in a concentrated area, significantly increasing our odds of seeing that legendary waiting pop-up. Here's greener shots. We aren't fighting the reeds or the steep river banks. We have a clear line of sight, which is crucial when you need to drop a class 9 animal instantly to keep that trophy integrity. It's all about working smarter, not harder. Let's head over to the first feeder and see what's moved in since the last reset. Now let's look at the map. I'm deploying a strategic triangle of mineral licks to funnel these herds. First, we've got a feeder right by the Enwalangu ponds. This is a high traffic area, but the visibility can be tough, so the lick is going to pull those big bulls out of the thickets and into the open for a clean shot. More there, I've set up secondary stations in Bapalidi Ambu and Buxa. By hitting these three regions in a rotation, we're essentially cycling the respawns across the most productive buffalo territory on the map. If we don't find our diamond in Enwalangu, we jump straight to the Buxa feeder to see what's moved in. This rotation keeps the pressure high and the downtime low. Now let's talk gear. If we are going to drop a Black Death bull on the spot, we need the right tool for the job. The rifle today I'm running the Arzyna 300 mag tactical. This is my go-to for class 9 hunting. It's got incredible penetration and flat ballistics, which is exactly what you need when a diamond potential buffalo is staring you down. The support. We're packing the tripod stand. Since we are hunting over mineral licks, the tripod is essential. It gives us a 360-degree view, reduces our visibility, and most importantly, significantly cuts down on the hunting pressure we create. This keeps the herds coming back to the feeders. The stealth, I've got the scent eliminator active. Cape buffalo have a legendary sense of smell, and in the swirling winds of Vurhonga, you don't want to get busted before you even shoulder your rifle. The glass for spotting, we've got the binoculars and the Argus 816x50 on the Arzyna to make sure we are checking those trophy ratings from a safe distance. We are loaded. The feeders are active in Entlaftu Gorge, Tingwenheni and Bush Valley. Let's head to the first tripod and see what's waiting for us. First stop Enwalangu. I'm moving into the tripod now. The sun is just starting to hit the ponds, which is prime time for these herds to start drifting toward the mineral licks. And keeping the binoculars up, we're looking for that heavy sweeping horn shape. Remember, for a Diamond Cape buffalo, we need a trophy rating of 151.4 or higher. If we see a level 9 legendary, we aren't rushing the shot. With a 300 canning, we're aiming for a broadside lung shot, or if he's facing us, that narrow window for a hot shot to drop him instantly. First bull is down. That Arzyna 300 absolutely hammered him. You saw how he buckled right there by the Enwalangu pond. That's the power of class 9 ammo. Let's head over and check the stats. Even if this isn't our diamond, every high-level bull we take out of this rotation is opening up a slot for a potential level 9 respawn at our mineral licks. Walking up to the harvest. Alright, let's see the trophy screen. We're looking for high physical and trophy rating. If we got a lung or hot shot, our harvest check should be perfect. Alright, let's check the stats on our first bull. We've got a silver, trophy rating 112/31. Definitely not the monster we're looking for, but look at that shot placement, right lung and heart. The 300 map tactical from the Arzyna line just deleted him. That's exactly the kind of terminal performance you want when you're farming these big bulls. He didn't run an inch. By taking this silver out of the end Olangu rotation, we've just opened up a spawn slot. We're going to harvest this one, clear the hunting pressure by staying in our tripod, and keep an eye on the feeder. We moved up into Inclusive Words and check this out, two mythical level lines standing right over the mineral lake. Now normally these would be high priority targets, but for this specific diamond grind, we're actually going to pass on them for a moment. We need to focus on clearing out these mid-tier bulls first. By keeping the hunting pressure consistent and focusing our harvests on the mid-range population, we are forcing the game to recalculate the herd's trophy ratings for the next set of respawns. It's all about the math. We want to clear the dead weight from the map to make room for that level line legendary to spawn in. I've spotted a decent mid-tier bull standing just off to the left of the mythicals. Let's take him out with the Arzyna 300 and keep this rotation moving. He took the hit hard, straight to the chest. You can see him staggering. His health is dropping incredibly fast. That's the stopping power of the 300 canning Magnum. Even if you miss the broadside, that frontal penetration is devastating. Let's head down into Cropew Gorge and see what this mid-tier bull turned out to be. Remember, the goal here isn't the trophy for the lodge, it's about map management. Remember, the goal here isn't the trophy for the lodge, it's about map management. We are clearing the way for that level 9. Walking up to the harvest. Alright, let's open up the trophy screen. Perfect, we have got the harvest to check. Let's see the score. There we go, that is exactly what we wanted. We've got a solid gold bull here with a trophy rating of 124. Look at that X-ray. The Arzyna 300 punched right through the left scapula and buried itself deep into the left lung. Even with that heavy shoulder bone in the way, the penetration on this Magnum round is top tier. He didn't stand a chance. By harvesting this gold bull in Cropew Gorge, we're keeping the pressure on the map's population. We are leaving those two mythicals for now and focusing on these high gold, low diamond potential slots to force the game to give us that 151.4 rating we need. One more harvest for the rotation and then we are heading over to check the feeders in Tingwanyani. While we move to the next feeder in Tingwinian, I want to address something a lot of you ask. Why focus on these mid-tier golds and silvers instead of just blasting the mythicals? It comes down to how the game handles respawns. Think of your map as having a weight limit for trophy ratings. If you have too many high-level animals like those level 8 mythicals we saw in the boards, the game often stops spawning new high-level bulls because the trophy budget for that herd is already full. By targeting these mid-tier bulls, the 110 to 130 trophy range, we are opening the slot. We're clearing out the average population to force the game to generate a brand new animal. Rolling the dice. Every time a mid-tier bull is harvested, there's a statistical chance the game replaces it with something higher. That's how we flip a gold into a diamond level 9. Managing the floor, if we only hunt the biggest animals, the average size of the herd eventually drops. By pruning the middle, we keep the herd quality high and increase the odds of a legendary spawn appearing at our mineral lakes. It's a marathon, not a sprint. We're cleaning up the map so that when that 51.4 diamond finally shows up, he has plenty of room to spawn in. Alright, we've rotated over to Tingwanini. The terrain here opens up quite a bit, so we are going to be leaning heavily on the Argus 8 to 16 times 50 scope. I've got the mineral lake positioned near the edge of the plains. This is where the Arzyna 300 really shines if a big board steps out at 200 or 250 meters. We have the flat trajectory to take the shot without worrying about massive bullet drop. Before we take our next shot, here's a pro tip for your diamond grind. Watch your hunting pressure. Notice I'm using the tripod stand at every single one of these feeders. If you hunt from the ground, you can only take down about 3 animals before the hunting pressure That purple circle on your map gets so dark that it deletes your need zones, or in this case, makes the buffaloes stop visiting your mineral licks. By sitting in a tripod, you can take out up to 15 animals in the same spot before the pressure becomes an issue. This allows us to clear out an entire herd of mid-tier bulls in one sitting, forcing a massive wave of respawns all at once. If you're serious about farming diamonds, never hunt your feeders from the ground.
Alright, we shot him. Let's go and see for this one.
He took the hit and didn't make it far. You can see him staggering already. That Arzyna 300 just has too much kinetic energy for these bulls to handle. Let's walk up and confirm the stats.
Here is our big bull. Let's see for this one. This one is a gold with the trophy rating of 124.45. And look at the X-ray.
We hit him right in the vitals and he went down within seconds. By clearing this bull out of the thing within any rotation, we've just refreshed this specific mineral lick. We're keeping the pressure high and the herds rotating. If you're following this strategy at home, remember, don't get discouraged by the ghost. Each one you harvest is basically a reroll of the dice for that diamond spawn.
And my fellow hunters, there he is. Look at the suite of these horns. That is a level 9 legendary capped buffalo. He tucked right into the bush valley thickets and he is absolutely massive. This is exactly why we have been killing these mid-tier bulls, to make room for a giant like this. We aren't wasting a single second. Alright, I have got an Arzyna 300 ready, loaded with the polymer tip for maximum penetration. Let's get him down quickly. Here we go. Oh yes, he got the hit. He's running. Let's see for this one. Oh, I think I lost the visuals. But no worries, he's going down. Alright, let's go down and get our trophy. Alright, my fellow hunters, he has the bloody splatter, vital hit. He shouldn't be far. And there he is. The 300 meg tactical has the massive stopping power. This is what the entire mid-tier grind was for. If the trophy rating hit 151.4, we have officially secured our diamond capped buffalo. Alright, let's look at this massive bull. Look at his horns. How huge this one is. Alright, let's look at the trophy ratings. Oh yes, this one is a diamond with the trophy rating of 154.43. And look at this one. How massive this one is. Look at the horns. Oh yes, we got our diamond. I secured the diamond in today's hunt. Before I go to the conclusion, let me show you the X-ray. The Arzyna 300 punches right through the vitals. This level 9 legendary is exactly what we were hunting for when we start this rotation in the Anvulungu and Tingminiani. By managing our mid-tier spawn and utilizing these mineral lick feeders, we force the map to give us this beast. This is proof that the grind works if we have the patience and the right loadout. And that, everyone, is how you successfully farm a diamond capped buffalo on the Vurhonga Savanna. We started the day with a tactical plan, deploying our mineral lick across the high traffic zones, and by focusing on these mid-tier bulls, we opened up the slot for this 154.43 legendary spawn. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to smash that like button to help the channel grow. Subscribe if you want to see more higher-tier trophies, hunts, and weapon reviews. Drop the comment below. What your highest rated capped buffalo? I want to see if any has stopped this 154.43. I am heading back to the Lloyd to mount this beauty. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all on the next hunt. Happy hunting.